And with some other events, I'm not to say I'm like super disappointed, but some players are not here and didn't kind of fully participate, and that's just kind of sad to me. Like Swag was here, Yeti was here. Like sure they'd be in losers, but where would they be now, and how would they affect what we have? But anyway, seems like we're going underway with Shinjoebi getting some offense off. Like
Shinjoebi over here going nuts.
In his last set against Nameless, Shinjoebi has the potential to just be very explosive, and when he's on, he does a lot of damage, and he kind of encapsulates that slippery mentality, that you just think of when you think of a frog like Greninja. Like when you play against one, he just feels so slippery, like you just can't catch him.
So far, we do have Shinjoebi making it look like the Greninja was never nerfed, as we saw a quick 50 damage put up on Sinnyboo. Sinnyboo is slowly starting to climb back into this match.
And I'm surprised that Shinjoebi didn't get much up of that down tilt. I don't think he thought it would convert. It's one where you can't always react to it. You just kind of have to commit to it.
Ooh, that back air. That was pretty meaty coming from Sheik. Forward tilt jabs right out of it.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice trump there. But I think the pace of this matchup being quicker actually favors Shinjoebi a little bit, because if he has to approach in this matchup, it can just be a nightmare with...
Oh, gosh.
He anti-aired him with that up smash.
Yeah, that up smash, stopping the aerial option that Cinny wanted.
He punished a short hop, probably forward air, but wise jump out from Shinjoebi on that vanish, too. Ooh, the nice nair.
The soft spot nair to bouncing fish. All right, and then we're back at 0 here. Uh-oh. Not trying to take that man across the stage.
It's so discouraging too when you get the first kill, but then your opponent just comes right back and gives you a taste of your own medicine. Ooh,
oh no! And it looks like he was able to break out of that before he was able to get too much more damage.
Reading that neutral, get up a quick 65% for Sinnyboo and Shinjoebi. It's going back to that jab reset. I don't know what option Sheik really has to take advantage of a jab reset.
Well, it looked like right there what Cindy was going to do is just go straight for the grab.
Yeah.
He probably would have done the forward throw to bouncing fish.
See what Shinjoebi can do with this one grab. He has to force Sheik to land, but with bouncing fish, she's able to just put herself in a position that just makes it really difficult to anticipate.
Forward throw gets yet another bouncing fish.
This percentage too, not something you expect to see either.
Looking to keep this man from getting back on the stage. Coming out with that dash attack there from the Sheik. Bouncing fish.
Needle sent him too high.
Just off the mark there. And looks like we're nearing those percents where the forward tilt is going to start killing for Sheik. Cinny, if he wants, gonna choose to just throw a couple more needles until he's a guaranteed death percent from that.
Ooh, in the back air too. Sinnyboo is so good with those ledge trump, back airs. Like, I get so amazed that, his conversion rate on those is so high. Ooh. Getting hit with that nair. That nair can lead into so much for Greninja too.
So much damage that Sheik does not want to have to deal with, and that back air is going to take out Shinjoebi. I'm surprised at the angle that Shinjoebi really took with that hydro pump, because Greninja can get some pretty good angles with that. To where maybe he could have maneuvered around
it.
it.
Yeah, gone out and then back in.
I think that really came down to maybe a read on when he wanted where he wanted to go with that back air. Maybe he was thinking the Sinnyboo was going to go a bit off stage, predicting
17th?
Him trying to get around it. Ooh, okay, got some needles here. Ooh, Sheik just staring across the stage.
Yeah, Shinjoebi's going to have to get off to a good start to kind of keep Sinnyboo on his heels. Because playing against Sinnyboo while behind is one of the least fun things I've ever had to deal with in this game. He's content to charge his needles and force your approach with those needles.
And then get hit by those needles. Sinnyboo tacking on so much damage here off of these exchanges, making sure that he gets every bit of percent that he can.
Misses the tech and
runs back in and gets that grab. Sadly, no bouncing fish afterwards. Both of these characters so agile, just moving around each other.
And, you know, Shinjoebi's damage, all it's come from is, you know, up throws, and he hasn't been able to get much of a follow-up. Ooh, drags him down.
There we go, and as you say that,
this is the down tilt on that.
Down tilt after. I always feel when a character lands on the edge of a stage like that, that's either going to make or break something. It's going to mess up what you're going for if you don't expect it. And then, I mean, if you're the one that lands on that.
Ooh, there's the bouncing. You know, Shinjoebi throwing a lot of shadow sneak out there. I'm not sure. If it's a mix-up with. There we go from
down
Shinjoebi.
Tilt to up smash, one of the scariest confirms in the game. I will go ahead and say that, and that's way scarier than Diddy's down tilt to up smash. Like, bro, yeah, he cuts through steel with that, I'm pretty sure.
It certainly feels like it, like he was at 113 after the hit on that at 0, and it was a great answer from Shinjoebi.
Oh yes, didn't have any rage either.
And, you know, that's big coming from someone who really hasn't had a whole lot of answers to this offensive that Sinnyboo has been mounting.
Ooh, not getting the tech there, but not at enough percentage to where he would be knocked in a position to not make it back to the stage. Oh my gosh. So he fared into him, and then he jabbed to grab. Sheik said, what is frame lag?
And Greninja's grab doesn't come out very quickly either, so it's, you know, getting up close to Sheik and grabbing her is a lot easier said than done.
All right. Shinjoebi right there trying to get a little juggle here on Sinny and keep him in the air. Ooh, they're out of shield. Keeps him off stage.
Catches that jump that Shinjoebi was trying to get back onto the stage with. Shinjoebi, I think, at least needs a couple more openings before Sinnyboo's in any genuine danger. Ooh, that was such a nice read.
Kill. Speaking about danger, you got to watch out for that up air when you're above Sheik.
I think Shinjoebi thought he'd be safe off of the bounce off of Sinnyboo's shield, but he reacted so quickly to it. It wouldn't surprise me if he was trying to mash Shadow Sneak out of that.
Shadow Sneak, okay.
Just for safety. But, you know, the history between these two, it can be pretty volatile at times, so I wouldn't necessarily count
out Shinjoebi.
See, thank you. Sometimes I struggle to find those, like, the sayings. I don't know. It's not great, man. See, you've asked for that so much. I should just have your back by now. You know.
I mean, that's all right, dude, because they weren't registered as NA, so I mean, it's not the world's like most.
But I mean, all the help you can get. I mean.
Oh yeah, man, I always get tilted though when people spell my name wrong. So shout out to this man right here, one of the best stream organizers I've had, because he didn't even have to ask me how to spell my name. He just knew. All right,
you know, spelling and grammar is very important. Ooh, Shinjoebi's Marth.
Shinjoebi is going Marth. Marth, a character all about spacing.
Almost like a timeless matchup from our sister game Smash 2, as I like to call it.
Smash 2 from Melee. We're definitely Marth.
But this is something that we saw about 6 months ago. Shinjoebi would go Marth against Scorpio's Robin. Because there was kind of a time where Scorpio was just kind of bodying his Greninja. Yeah. And Marth is kind of just the closest thing I've seen to him having a secondary in tournaments is picking up Greninja, but he doesn't have a jump.
Ooh,
the Magnet Hands
is going to let him come back to the stage here. I know Sheik may want to be careful here. It's crazy it is to say he's in death percent. Marth's tipper is very dangerous.
And even from the spot where Sinnyboo is now, he's not in the best spot if he gets hit by a tipper F smash.
Just let Trump back air. Bouncing fish.
Yeah. See, you couldn't have air dodged there, really, because even though he had a jump, you know, making it back to the stage wasn't a guarantee for him.
Ooh, goes for the up smash. Cinny making it really hard for Scorpio to make it back onto the stage here. Catching him in the dancing blade there.
I'm surprised Sinnyboo didn't get another conversion off that because, you know, Shinjoebi had air dodged into the ground to avoid that up air. Thought he had crossed him up, but
tried to get the up smash out of that.
Ooh, there it is!
The dancing blade is going to kill off of the side of the stage. Not something you hear too often. Dancing blade just killed.
Although that fourth hit of dancing blade, if you tipper it, oh man, it has so much more knockback than you would expect.
Barely getting hit by the needles here.
Does he have a jump?
Back air.
Okay.
Ooh, yes, he has a jump.
To me, I just had this feeling. He didn't.
Yeah, another back air. Cinny trying to snipe with these needles.
Oh, and there's the
bouncing fish
is
going to take out Shinjoebi. Shinjoebi going down at 9th place today. Fought very valiantly, but sadly the journey must end here.
Sad to see a pure-blooded Minnesotan go down to.
And I think we are actually going to be headed into some